I don't care if you've been praising Maki Zenin all night. If you up, smash that like button. Welcome to Blacker Than Black Times Infinity. I'm your host, Cthulhu's Prodigy, coming to you live and direct from the Vista. Smoke Me Out fam with the dankest of dank shit on my left. Your boy Blue.
If you're gonna be extra bougie, get yourself a towel warmer. I'm just saying, be fancy.
Fancy, man. Posh. On my far right, engineering on the ones and twos, choking people out on the threes and fours, Chronos.
Yeah, the world could always use more muscle mommies. I'm just saying. This thing's
Here we go.
Yeah. All right. Listener of the week will be Steve once again, Zor. And nobody's in the chat yet, but this week we should have a better stream. And this is already super fucking annoying. Sorry if I have a lisp. I have to take my temporary teeth out because I got my fucking teeth removed. So yeah, you're gonna see me with missing a couple teeth on the podcast. So
it is what it is. For anybody asking, Old Ninja is resting up. We hope him a very, very speedy recovery, but he will not be joining us this week, and I'll leave it at that. But we hope he gets well soon.
Keep him in your thoughts, please. If y'all pray, please pray for Old Ninja.
Yep.
Send him some hookers his way, some hoes,
Boats and hoes.
Nothing makes somebody feel better than the hoes.
Big booty hoes. All right. God damn it.
Y'all want to see? You want to see what I'm missing?
Yeah, I want to see.
Can you see it?
Oh damn! You look like you fought Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
I do see.
It's fucking brutal, man.
So what was the reason for having him taken out?
So, like 25 plus years ago, actually, I was in the Bay Area. I fell at a party. Remember Joe Blue, the guy named Joe, the Filipino dude I used to hang out with? I was at his place in his garage, and I fell in his garage, and I broke two of my teeth. And so I went to, the next morning, I went to Western Dental, and I had emergency procedure done. And they just did buildups, right? So they did a root canal because my nerves were exposed in my teeth. They root canaled them, put posts in, and then they just put a buildup on them. And they said, hey, like when you go back to base, make sure that they like put a permanent solution in because these are just temporary. Like they aren't going to last very long. And so I go back on base. I'm like, hey, I need to get these replaced. They told me to get them replaced. I'm like, first of all, they couldn't tell which ones they were. And I was like, I mean, these look a little different than my other ones. But I was like, okay, whatever. But I was like, but they told me you need to get them replaced. And they're like, yeah, we're just going to wait for them to fall out. Well, 25 fucking years later, my body started reabsorbing my teeth and they started getting infected. So I had to get them removed. And I was not expecting them to I knew they had to get removed at some point after a conversation that I had with the dentist, but I didn't know it was on this last time. And yeah, it was a lot. So for me to get local anesthesia or anesthesia at all, it takes like a lot. And so I'd probably get conservatively like 20 shots in my fucking gums.
God damn.
To get numbed up. And it's probably more than that. It was a fucking shitload. And it hurt. And they got him out. Like when they pulled him out, it was uncomfortable, but it wasn't like pain. But yeah, it sucked. And now I'm down 2 teeth. I got, this, it's called a stay plate. It's basically like fucking, kind of like dentures, but you don't like glue them in or anything. They just hang off. There's like wires that keep them in place. And I'll be like this for at least a month while my gums heal because there's stitches in my gums right now. So now I look like a hillbilly or a hobo or some shit. Or I got in a really good fight, I guess.
Yeah.
Are you doing Jello or applesauce or pudding?
Yeah, I could eat, but I have to take the fucking the stay plate out to eat. So I have to eat on like one side because I'm like this side is still like healing. It's not painful to like hit it right now, but it feels weird. And I don't want to like get it infected, so I try to let chew on one. I bite off on one side and then it's like chew with the rest of my mouth. So I'm learning how to do that now. So yeah.
What's kind of crazy what they do at the dentist office is that they'll numb your gums with like some kind of like Novocaine, like it's like a gel they put on your teeth and it numbs the gum so it makes it easier for them to shoot you with the fucking Novocaine.
That shit it doesn't help me. They use it all the time, but I still feel the fucking needle every fucking time.
Oh yeah.
And it's so fucking painful, dude. And like after he took my teeth out, he was like, "So, do you want to see them?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. Yeah, they were. That was fucking weird. It was morbid." But yeah.
Did they pull it all the way out to the roots or to like what is it called, the root of the tooth, right?
Well, it's done like
little prongy parts.
Yeah, where it goes to like
part?
into my skull. Yeah, it
Yeah.
Yeah, they pulled him up in one go. He said sometimes he has to like break him up in pieces and shit.
Yeah,
but, this time he got a good hold of like both of my teeth, and it was like weird because he had to like wiggle and like just yank it out. So yeah,
there wasn't like a dunk.
What's up?
There wasn't a donkey involved, or you just said like just fucking slap
the whole
the donkey in the ass and just fucking kick him out.
Oh man,
you'd have to like bite a fucking bullet.
No, yeah, literally death. No, nothing like that. But yeah, I mean it sucked, and it's also just a general PSA for y'all. If you're younger, even if you're older, go to the dentist on a regular basis, because dental insurance, I said it before, it's fucking bullshit. It doesn't cover much. These 2 teeth getting replaced is going to cost me $16,000 fucking dollars.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So
wait, so with 3 zeros, not 2?
1600. Yes, 16,000, not 1,600.
God damn.
16,000.
God damn.
So, yeah, and that's gonna.
I mean,
yeah.
the donkey seemed like it might have been a cheaper route.
I mean, I thought about. I was like, maybe I should just go to fucking TJ, because I know it's cheaper down there to get like dental work done. But yeah.
Oh yeah, you're like 15 minutes away, right?
I'm literally 7 miles away from the border.
Mm-hmm.
So
a lot of people do that.
Yeah, get your shit. Like your dental insurance only covers like basic checkup shit, like cleanings and shit like that. Anything more than that, it's like it's all based upon an insurance number that was based in like the 1980s, and this is 2026. Everything is significantly more expensive. Honestly, I would pay more for dental insurance if it was possible, because dental insurance is cheap and it doesn't cover shit. So,
well, interesting thing with me is that actually my front tooth is actually chipped, and I have a cap on it. Yeah, but every now I would keep going back because sometimes it'll like fucking pop off. It's not a crown. Like it's basically what they do is they take the stuff that they use to fill your fillings in, and they use that to kind of repair my tooth to shape it back into shape.
It's a buildup. That's kind of like what I had.
Yeah, it's like a buildup. So I have that. So every now and then, like it'll come off, and I have to go to dentist and get it done again. It costs like $125. But like my dentist keeps trying to like, hey, they're like, oh, why don't you just get veneers? You get veneers. I'm like, have you ever seen a dentist with veneers? Like, I feel like that's not a thing that you really want to do, because your regular teeth are a lot stronger, and so that's one of my concerns, is that like my front teeth are gonna be fucking like weak. Well, you end up with the Steve Harvey smile.
Right. Well, I joke about getting the Steve Harvey, teeth and all that shit, but they do have. They can definitely, like, the people that get the veneers like that. Like, it's kind of extra. You don't need them to be that bright. Like, literally, when they were working on getting like the thing I just put on my mouth, they like match the actual darkness of my teeth, and you can get them however dark you want. So.
Oh yeah. My dentist said they'll do that. Like, they'll match it to whatever color my teeth are now, so it looks more natural. But I just worry I'd be like, doing something, just.
So if somebody's going to order pancakes, are you just going to sip the scissor?
Yeah. Oh man, it's like to make me smile, because you can see my fucked up teeth. I'm kind of vain. Actually, not that vain, but like when I was in there, I was like, you know what? I wasn't pretty anyway, so fuck it with these fucking teeth.
Dog.
It's like, you know what? I'll just deal with it for a month or so, and yeah, it's annoying to actually have the fucking stay plate in, because it makes me sound like a little kid, like, because I have a lisp with that shit in, because like I thought it was gonna be like this, the bottom was gonna be soft, but it's not. It's like a hard piece, and so when I try and talk, like, it just like doesn't sound right. But I don't look like a fucking maniac, I guess. So
all right, can you say Lululemon licks the Lulus?
Lululemon licks the Lulus? Yeah, I can do that without the thing in, but when I put the thing in, it's all.
You sound like Tyson.
Yeah, I sound like Tyson. I didn't want to say it because then he had to tell me again and beat me up.
Here's the thing though, Kronos. No matter what happens, dental wise, you cannot go back 20 years after this and say that you were doing racist and anti-Semitic things just as a result of what happened, that one car accident.
Yeah, exactly. It's not. I mean, people tell you to get on your meds. Just be on your fucking meds. You know what I mean? It's like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's that whole situation. people are saying that they forgive him. I'm not forgiving him until like
no.
he has some sort of action. You know what I mean? Like it's not just like a fucking tweet. You need to go out there and like go out to the communities that you've harmed and like do something.
Like this mofo dressed up as a fucking Klans member. Like he literally went out in public, was dressed up like that, and like there's a bunch of shit he said. Like he had like a Nazi shirt on, like, or wasn't like selling Nazi shirts on some site or something like that, or was that somebody else?
He's doing all kind of
that was
shit.
him. That was him.
Yeah.
Shirts with swastikas, and of course, during the height of the Floyd protests earlier this decade, with Candace Owens with the White Lives Matter shirts and all, just all kinds of stuff, man.
And his rant, fucking White House. Yeah.
Yeah, slavery was a choice. Please.
Like, yeah, I'll never forget that guy. That guy from TMZ, Van Latham, went off on him. It was just like, I'm so fucking disappointed in you.
Yeah.
Didn't they fire him because of that?
I don't think they fired him. I think maybe a few years after that he left TMZ, I believe. But that shit was just wild. And of course, I mean, just so we're all on the same page with Kanye or Ye or whatever the fuck he's going by, predictably enough, we all called it. He's got a new album that's about to drop, and it's like, surprise, surprise. Let's do the apology tour before my album drops. Buy my shit.
Yeah, it's so obvious, apology tour to like get somebody to buy his albums, and that's what makes it even more gross. It's like literally a couple of days later, buy my fuck you, man. I ain't buying shit from you. Like I can't even listen to his old music. Like there's certain artists where they just they're persona non grata. R. Kelly, Drake, yay. Those are the and actually Chris Brown too. I don't listen to shit either. So yeah.
It's a four horseman.
Oh wait, hold on.
Abuse.
There's something very wrong with your microphone. Can you hear that too, Prodigy?
My microphone?
Oh, is it just me?
Is it me or is it like? It might be me.
Do you hear that? Prodigy, you talk.
I don't. 1 2 1 2.
Oh, it's me. You guys sound weird as fuck.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I can.
Because we're spin through the wire.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Hold on.
To the wall, to the limit.
Talk now.
1 2 1 2.
If the hold on, I got to see if anybody else hears that. If they hear it on the podcast, they sound good to you guys.
You sound fine though.
They sound good to you.
You sound good to us.
All right.
It's just, boy, it sounds bad.
Keep it moving.
Okay.
Keep it moving. But yeah, Ye is a world-class piece of shit. Ain't nobody believing his dog shit about his new album. And yeah, I mean he's been. It's not been recent. It's been years now. Like I think a decade almost.
Dude, the TMZ thing was in 2018.
Yeah,
that was 8 years ago.
Yeah, so it wasn't recent. It is what the fuck it is. And I don't see him necessarily trying to really reconcile any of that shit. But fuck him. We'll see how it goes. And but there was some nice news in terms of music. They had the Grammys. I was really happy for both Bad Bunny because he won, I think, Album of the Year, and then Kendrick cleaned house again with GNX songs and whatnot, and I think he won 4 or 5 Grammys or whatever for that. We're all happy for him. So
I like I know his last name is Noah. What's his first name?
Trevor Noah.
Yeah, I like the comment he made to Kendrick Lamar. Like he literally says, "I don't plan on making a joke about you because we saw what you did to the other light-skinned foreigner guy." I started fucking dying laughing when he said that. When he was talking about fucking Drake.
This shit is great. But yeah, I mean, I want to give a real special shout out though to Billie Eilish. It might be the very first time on the show I've ever acknowledged her, except for when she did this amazing job in Swarm. But she's one of the few mega superstar celebrities, actually, not the only, but one of the few actually speaking out on this tyrannical fucking government we got here, and especially with the Minneapolis ICE stuff. And she also called out other celebrities, like, where the fuck are y'all? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are you doing? This is bad and egregious as it gets. I don't even know. Did we do an episode where we talked about the most recent VA nurse in detail, or was that the week we missed?
I think we could miss, but I can't. It is so fucking hard for me to understand you guys.
Oh, sorry.
I can understand you for the most part, but I need to like. It'd be hard for me to be part of the conversation because you guys literally sound like fucking Soundwave, but if he was on crack, like it's like really fucking weird. I don't want to. I'm trying to figure out a way to like fix it. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna unplug. Don't talk for a second, okay?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask him to tap his mic to see if his mic was on. Because right, I can hear your song. Is the mic plugged in? Can you tap your mic? Oh, now we can't hear you at all.
I can hear you now. Nope. There we go. Much better. Jesus
now I
Christ.
can hear
you. Okay.
Much better?
Yes. Sorry, that was driving me fucking nuts. I was like, I could try to like deal with it, but then it was like kept getting worse.
Tap your mic. Just real quick. We're not hearing the tapping.
You hear the tapping?
No.
Oh. As long as we can hear each other.
We can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. What's this again?
You were going to jump in here. I was giving props to Billie Eilish on all things, at least speaking out on ICE.
Yeah.
Is she American?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was born in LA.
Oh no.
Well, you never know. I mean, fucking so many artists out there that you think are American, turn out they're like Canadian or something, or British. True. And her last name is Irish.
Eilish?
Eyelash.
It's not Irish. Billie Irish.
Eyelash.
Billie Eyelash.
Fucking eyelash.
Yeah, we haven't talked about. I don't think we talked about Alex Preddy at all. We didn't even talk about. We missed like basically I think almost 3 weeks of podcasts.
God damn.
So yeah, it's been a lot. Yeah, we can talk about Alex Preddy actually real quick. Sorry, something just popped up just for troubleshooting. Before we get into like the more serious stuff, I'm trying the Kirkland brand Deschutes Brewery fucking beer. If you ever see this, it's like $10. This shit is fucking fantastic.
Really?
Yeah,
it's really good.
You had me at Kirkland.
Yeah.
Like
I think it was like literally maybe $10 or $7 or something like that. It's a bourbon barrel aged imperial stout. If you see it at Costco, fucking get this shit.
Holy shit!
I am going tomorrow.
Is that the almost Eastlake Costco or the other side of Chula Costco?
No, it's not the Mexican Costco. That one that was on 8th Street. Yeah, actually, I haven't been to the Mexican Costco in a while. I need to go there though because they got a different selection. It's smaller, but it's a different selection. So yeah, hold on, give me a sec. Somebody's texting me about Old Ninja. I can text her on the side. It's okay. Don't worry, it's okay.
Okay, don't. I was about to say don't drop no news.
No, it was Kay was asking.
Okay.
Because she knows about that kind of stuff. So,
yeah.
Can you put in the chat? Hold on, I'll ask in the chat.
So since you mentioned the Kirkland brand beer, this right here is I think I'm about to mention it, but this is a whiskey bourbon from Trader Joe's, and it's hella good for $19. It's aged 4 years, and it's so good. It's like you think a cheap bourbon would be like kind of but it actually has a really good taste to it, and that's coming from me, Blue.
Good bourbon is good bourbon.
Yeah, it says Kentucky's best.
Yep.
And usually it sells out pretty quick.
Good shit. It's good shit. Are you making the old fashioned right now?
Oh hell yeah! I'm making live on camera.
Good shit. Yeah, I'm sure we can come back to some of the Minnesota or Minneapolis stuff or whatever that's kind of serious. Well, I do want to mention this briefly, and I know we're going to be all over the fucking place, but the world needs more Maki Zenin. And if you're not watching JJK this current season, please start watching it. Maki Zenin she just with one episode became my favorite character on an entirely great series already. And if you liked Kill Bill Volume 1, you'll love this episode.
Oh, yes.
So, I fucking love it. Blue, do you watch any JJK? Jujutsu Kaisen?
No, I was like today. So at work they have this group, internal group called the Black Hat group, and it's basically like all the black people that work for the company. There's like a group, like a internal chat group for us. And I ran into a guy who recognized me from the group, and we started talking. And he's like, "Oh man, are you into like anime and stuff like that?" I'm like, "Bro, yeah, I do a podcast." And he's like, "Oh, have you?"
Let me tell you about Almighty. Have you heard about Almighty?
Yeah. have you heard of Almighty? The dude was like, "Blue." But no, like he talked about that anime, and I was like, "Fuck it." My friends are always talking about it. And I haven't had a chance to watch it. I'm so behind on my anime. Like I need to watch my Rolling Warriors. Like I'm so bad. I haven't even
the new ones.
that. Yeah, and I think they're like probably like 4 or 5 episodes in already. But yeah, I don't watch it. I shouldn't need to, but yeah.
There you go. Well, it's all good, man.
I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna binge watch the hell out of it. I'm gonna watch it with my son.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. He's at a good age. You know what I mean?
I mean, he's 4. You know, he'd be 5 soon. That's like damn near a grown man.
Exactly.
You know, it's good enough to go to work in the 1980s. I'm sorry, 1800s. So just saying, could be sewing some shit together.
Miners used to work in the mine.
Working in the mines. There you go. Yeah. Tiny body can get through those caves way easier.
Yeah. You know, if there's a dead canary, he knows to run.
Little hands can put together, shoes and shit. Just send him to Vietnam. It's good to go.
Damn.
I mean, look at Nike. So how Nike's made.
Oh.
Anyway, sorry, that was dark, but also true. So this is where we live in. Yeah. Good thing we got tariffs though, right? And they definitely got rid of all the child fucking slavery.
Of course, worldwide.
Jobs are up.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry. JJK was amazing. It was crazy because like the episode before that was I think a bunch of basically calculus that was happening. And I was just like, I can't understand all these fucking rules, the culling game. I'm just, when the culling game happens, I'm just assuming that I'm just going to understand what's going to happen as it happens. I know people are going to fucking die. Yes. It has to do with cursed energy and shit like that. So, I understood some of it, but then that next episode came up and I was like, this is just like watching like the greatest thing ever. The aura farming in that fucking episode was the aura farming was so high that it pissed off Japan. Were you aware of this? Yeah. Yes. I was just like, whoa, all right. So you guys are really serious about honor and shit. Maki wasn't, but y'all are.
Well, it was a glow up because, I mean, Maki was never a bad character. Don't get me wrong. No. But this was like, holy shit, this is like, she's my favorite. Yeah. You know what I mean? It was just so fucking badass. And so, basically they took a character that was nowhere near the main character and elevated them way past the main character in a lot of ways.
Yeah. She was fucking shit up on like a universal level. I was like, bruh. Like when she basically did like the no walk through the blood and was like just murdering people, I was like, okay. Like, what is happening here? She just like, she strolled up without even moving and just went on a murder spree. And they was trying, but yeah.
She hit the slide on them. Yeah, the muscle mommy slide. I was
slide. Like, wait. That might be the name of this episode. The muscle mommy slide. I'm gonna try and catch that keyframe too. That shit was so funny.
It was great. It was fucking great. So I'm fucking loving that shit. And it almost felt like she belonged in Solo Leveling. You know what I mean? Like she was just doing it. Like.
Yeah, she was getting down. Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to them.
And even when the big guns came out, the guy that was like the 24 frames per second guy. Yeah. Like right when she was counting, I was like, "Oh, that guy's fucked." Like he's counting the fucking frames. It's like, yeah.
What I love about JJK is they will, like Kronos mentioned, they'll have some episodes that'll be explaining some shit in real detailed manner. And it's not just normal stuff. Oh, there's power leveling and power scaling and whatnot. No, it's real intricate. It's real fucking detailed and shit. they'll talk about domain and negative domain expansion and reverse energy and reverse curse and dark curse and the purple curse and the blue curse. I'm like, God damn it. And then when they get to the fight, they're like, oh, I guess that was important. But like, big muscle mommy go boom. Like, whatever works. It just happens.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit. I feel like they just saved up some, like, they're like, all right, we know that this last episode was basically like, eating your vegetables. Here's dessert.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yep.
Yeah, they did not disappoint.
That shit, red meat.
It was so much fun. And then I don't understand why the mom killed the 24 frames per second guy, but I was like, whatever, fuck his bitch ass. So, yeah.
Wait, why was he called 24 hours?
24 frames per second.
Frame guy. They dropped the frame rate.
No, so basically he has a move where he can move at 24 frames per second, and so he can tap dance on your ass while like doing his hair. Like there's like you'll probably see the meme where it's like he's punching a guy and like in the background and he's like doing his hair and like the guy's getting punched like fucking 15 times in the face.
Yes,
it's a hilarious meme.
I gotta look this up.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
Is it the old guy?
No, he's a young blonde guy. And it's just it's funny. It's like it's already gotten memed into like it's probably like the meme of like the month, for yeah, it was so good. Cuz like the guy couldn't do shit for a while. Yeah. He was just getting his ass beat.
What gets me is that became the memeable moment, and no spoilers, but that guy who had the great meme lost the fight.
Yeah, he lost big bad. Yeah.
But it didn't matter. He had the coolest moment.
He did. Yeah. The show is it's amazing. I'm so glad to be getting back into staying back into anime again. Eventually, I'm gonna start reading comics. You see it now, where he's like doing his hair.
Yeah, I saw where he like, punched that guy in the face. He like
yeah, exactly.
While still kicking his ass.
That's it. So yeah, that was amazing. Anime, I think right now is at I don't know if it's a peak, but it's a really good time to watch anime. I mentioned it before. I'll mention it again. Sentenced to Be the Hero is one of my new favorite animes that came out this year. Easy pick. First episode is like an hour long. After that, it keeps getting more and more better, and it's just really good. The action's really good. The premise of it of basically being, if you do something really vile, then they sentence you to be the hero. Basically, they make you be the good guy. And they send you out to like all the crazy battles. And if you die, they'll just bring you back, and you'll have a little bit less of yourself. So you kind of like start losing your mind over time until you're just basically just your body's doing the thing. And they say it's supposed to be just for like vile criminals, but I'm pretty sure it's not for vile criminals. I think it's for like people that are just getting politically fucked over. So yeah, it's been good.
God damn, I appreciate that. I'm gonna definitely. Oh, okay. Damn it, that's gonna be annoying.
Hold on, 1 sec. I know how to fix it.
Okay.
The Transformers.
You do think
like
I can't
sometimes appear.
I will say this: it does feel like modern anime in this era basically takes the production value and the impact frames and like the color palette and all of that and the extended fight scenes from basically anime movies from 12 years ago.
Sorry, I was going to say that Cronus, your microphone sounds a hell lot better now.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Not
anymore.
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know.
The new laptop is fucking crazy. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, but I was just going to say it's like they'll condense the production value and budget and colors and all of that from what we used to see only in like an anime movie like Dragon Ball Super Broly, know, but now we'll see it in a fucking episode. You know what I mean? Like the production value is just really, really high for some of these special fight episodes or really like dynamic episodes,
It's kind of funny because they kind of made fun of that in Invincible. Like there's a scene where Invincible goes to a Comic-Con and they were talking about how like, the animators during certain scenes, like they'll cut corners to make things like, they'll show like a crowd of people inside of a stadium or whatever, or inside of a hall where nobody's moving, but they're still talking. Like that's how like they save money. But then when it comes to like giant fight scenes, that's like where the big dollars are spent. But then like they'll go back to the characters. Like the characters will cover their mouth while they're thinking and be talking, but like they're saving money because they don't have to animate the fucking mouth moving. Like it was a really funny episode. But yeah, I think it's cool when animes do that. I mean, we kind of learned that like when they brought back Dragon Balls, with Battle of the Gods, like they totally fucked up the animation. Like when it came to like a giant fight scene, like it's like historically bad how bad it was, and I think that was definitely a learning curve for a lot of anime because then we got to see like a lot of more details when it came to like the fighting scenes. Because people fucking pay attention, especially when it's the fighting scene, like climax. Man, it makes me with that bullshit.
Well, the other thing that's great too is, especially on a really good streaming app that's stable, if you like a certain fucking episode, you can rewatch it over and over again. You know what I mean? Like not only just the memes and the gifs and stuff, but like the whole fucking episode. This Maki one was one of my favorite. I've seen it twice now. I'm probably gonna watch it 3, 4, 5, 6 more times. So
there was I watched it more than once. Yeah.
There was a TikToker who he would take like fighting scenes and like he won't dub over them, but he'll give his own little commentary over it, and it's usually pretty fucking funny. But like you got avenues like that to help kind of promote different animes and shows.
Absolutely, but it's a fun fucking time. I'm really proud of the fucking industry, and I'm gonna definitely watch that one, Kronos, that you mentioned one more time. It's called The Hero.
Sentenced to be the Hero.
Sentenced to be the Hero. That one's on my list. The one I started, I only saw the pilot of, and it was a pretty good pilot. Was Gachikuchi. I know I'm mispronouncing it, but I'm gonna call it that.
It's the trash anime. Just call it the trash anime.
Yeah.
Isn't that like a lyric from Prince song? Gachikuchi.
God damn it. Yes. But that one, the trash anime, that one's pretty solid. It has a really good start. I only saw the pilot. But...
Well, they represent like later on in the show. There's black people actually in the show. So and they're the person who made it, she's really been like admitted to like loving black culture. So it's like not only is like there's some black characters, but they actually have like really cool like graffiti in it that is like very unique graffiti. That's really neat. Nice. I need to catch up on it, but it's been pretty good.
Yeah.
Does it when it does like the scenes with graffiti? Is it like how they do in Demon Slayer? How they use like kind of like water art type style for animating just the graphics?
No, it's just the way that it looks like after it's made is like really like interesting. So it's like very cool like graffiti like when you see it because like there's like one of the characters has like basically like a power of like it's kind of like put in like seals and like magic on items that he can do, but he does it through like graffiti. So he'll do it on like buildings and shit like that to like keep things out. So it's kind of neat.
Yeah, that one's legit. I can tell I'm gonna get really, really into it, even though I'm only on the second episode. And then even though it starts off slow, I like Fearin. I might be mispronouncing that.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but that one's pretty solid. I like that shit with elves and kind of like a RPG kind of stuff. But there's good shit. There's real good shit out. And then I think we even got Kaiju number 8. Wasn't there some more episodes or another whole season?
Yeah, I watched those. That was like last year though, bro.
Yeah, I'm behind. I gotta watch that one. I gotta catch up.
Oh, this is kind of interesting. Crunchyroll. I'm not sure if this is a new feature or maybe I'm late to the game, but right now I try adding JJK to my Crunchyroll like whatever to watch list, but now we have an option where you can name your list. So I can create my I'm gonna call this a podcast to refer to like things your guys mentioned recommended.
You can only do that if they have interspecies reviewers on there, and I don't think they do anymore. So,
wow.
You know what else is a new feature of Crunchyroll?
What?
Your price going up. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, price is going up. So, yeah, I think it's like $1 more, and they got rid of the free tier. So, right now it's going to be for me. It's going from I guess it's $2. Jesus Christ, going up from $7.99 to $9.99 a month. But do you want to save more over the year? upgrade your Crunchyroll fan by April 3rd of 2026 and get a full year for just $66.99. That's an average. That's just $5.58 a month if you pay it annually. So,
one thing I think a lot of people don't take advantage of when it comes to Crunchyroll is the fact that you can. They have manga on there or manga, depending on where you're from.
I didn't realize that. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, you can. There's actually manga that you can read, like physically read.
Nice.
Kind of cool.
That is cool. Yeah, I mean, I know they also did their cons as well. We went to one or two in Santa Clara or San Jose, so
we met some talent. I mean, we met somebody, some friend. We made new friends.
Oh, that's right. I know exactly who you're talking about. You don't even have to mention her.
Oh, okay. I'm adding sentence to be a hero to my podcast playlist.
And don't forget Gachakuchi.
oh, yeah, let's do that. Also, Hell's Paradise is a.
Wait, they really called that?
What?
Sorry,
Gachakuchi. It's pretty close.
Gachakuchi.
Yeah, just look up GAU something. But yeah, what did I just say? Hell's Paradise. That's a great one too.
Yeah, that came back, right?
Yeah, it did, and they also remind you that yes, fucking is a type of energy. So apparently, you can get power through sex.
I typed in G, and the first one that came up was Gachakuchi.
Yeah, you pronounce that for us, Blue. Let us know what your black list.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's literally Gachi Akuda.
Okay,
Is that right?
Sure. Well, I'll allow it.
Sure.
Grab her by the Kuda.
Yeah, the
What's
princess.
this MF Ghost? This looks pretty dope. It looks like an initial D type deal. Is it an initial D? Because it looks like the same people.
Could be. I don't know. I'm seeing.
I used to love Initial D was a great series.
This
looks like Initial D. What the fuck? Like it's even got that like animation style.
You could be right. You could be right, dude. But don't get distracted.
Sorry. I got the Gachakuchi on here.
Yeah, but don't get too distracted, Blue. We need you to get caught up on JJK.
Yeah.
It's funny. I started watching that one, really rewatching for me, but for the first time with my daughter, and she got all kind of into it and thought it was kind of a cool little high school anime with some demon fighting. And then we got to Shibuya Station. She was just like, what the entire fuck am I watching? You know, that arc kind of fucked her up a little bit with all the deaths and all the stuff. But hey, that's why you got to just keep on watching. Power fucking through it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to add Ronin Warrior.
Yeah. I can tell Blue's going down a rabbit hole, man. He's starting to
anime. Yeah. I need to start, I got to start reading more comics too. I keep saying I have like probably 25 to 30 boxes of comics that I still haven't read yet. Because you guys know, like a couple years ago I was going through like a rough time, and I just took some of like the joy of like doing stuff. So yeah, but they're still sitting there, and I'll read them eventually. Like I wish, what I wish is that I kind of kept getting them because there were some comics that I really wanted to get after I stopped getting comics, like the new Batman, the one where he has like the annual,
Absolute.
The Absolute Batman. God damn, I wanted that shit so bad. I might hit up Eton and be like, hey man, can you like find one for me? I'll pay you because I want that fucking comic so bad.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I've been trying to find that one. I mean, I can get it digitally, but I want the. Hopefully, they release like a variant version of it where he fucking punched clan members, right? Is that the one you're looking for?
No, it's an annual, so it's not a variant.
Yeah, it's legit. Honestly, even though the comic has gone like viral and everybody's seen the clip and all of that, or the little the still shot of it, that needs to be an animated either series or movie. You know, like
especially right now is a perfect time. It's a perfect time.
There's a lot. You know how it is. For every one, nerd that says they love Batman, or for every 10 that say they love Batman, there's only one that actually reads like Batman comics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, people need to fucking see that shit, especially fucking now. And
well, I mean, we had what is it called, like the creature something on HBO where we got the robotic the robot that killed Nazis.
The anti-Nazi guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Creature Commandos and
Creature Commandos.
GI bot, I think.
Yeah, GI bot. I think it was GI bot. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
But I mean, if they were to, they released the comics, so yeah, definitely having like animated thing would be a cool thing. But then you're gonna get fucking that wing. It's gonna be like, oh, this is anti-American and blah blah blah. It's like, no, it's not. Like these people are fucking shitty ass people. Like they don't care about America. They care about themselves and the color of their skin.
Yeah, that's for real. But yeah, I hope they can do some stuff with it.
I know Cronus, you mentioned this earlier this week about fucking. Speaking of Eton, Cape and Cow basically had an Ocean 11 done to them, which is the crazy shit. I would have never thought a comic book shop would be broken into this way, but yeah, somebody like literally broke into the comic book shop, not by the window, not through the door, but through a fucking wall. Like they cut open a hole in the wall to break into a goddamn comic book shop.
They went fucking straight Kool-Aid Man. On Cape and Cow. I was like, bro, what the fuck?
That's so fucking wild, man.
Like, could you imagine coming into work and be like, okay, the windows aren't broken, that's a good sign. The door's not smashing, that's a good sign. Walk in, fucking wall just missing.
Yeah.
But most importantly, and it's not like there aren't some valuable comics in there, but it's not a bank. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a casino. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? Like, goddamn, it's fucked up. I feel bad for Cape and Cow in terms of that happening. I'm sure stuff is insured, but that's fucked up.
I mean, it's sad too, just because it's not the first time this has happened.
Nope.
Like since we've been podcasting, I would say this is probably like the 4th, 5th time.
Yeah. And what's even worse is that Cape and Cow, Eton specifically, they give back to the community like all the fucking time. And so to have people that come through and still just like literally rob them, it's like you guys, you do it enough, and Cape and Cow is just not gonna be there anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he still continues to give back to the community, and it's so unfortunate because there's not a whole lot of comic shops left anymore. Especially in that fucking area. I know the place I used to go to. Is called the Comic Shop, the one in San Leandro. That place is going through some hard times, and they might shut down. You know what I mean? And just destroying establishments like that literally increase children's literacy, and really just like I said, give back to the community, and just it's a really good service to have. It's fucked up, and I get it that people are desperate about certain things, but man, a comic shop, man. I mean, come on.
Yeah. I mean, even I know they have like me walking there. I was like, man, I would rob this place. Like, there's so many cool shit because I'm a Batman fan. But
how about I would go in here and spend more money? Like,
yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go in and spend money, but like, you're not. You're not getting like thousands of dollars. You might get like, I don't know, a couple of bucks here and there. Like, you're not buying a fucking new car or a fucking house or something like that. But you're ruining like a company's like kind of livelihood. But I think like I don't know. At least they haven't been robbed at like gunpoint. Like, luckily that happened. Like, praise that part. Well, like, people are doing it like after hours.
The things that are worth, I think, the most money would probably be like the slabs that are like literally serialized. So it's like, how the fuck are you gonna sell that? Yeah. So, like, I think the one that I have, I'm pretty sure like there's a like a serial number on there. So if like you stole it from me, you try to sell it, like I think you'd be kind of fucked.
Yeah, but fucked up all the way around, man. Should we pivot a little bit? I know we touched upon it initially, but you were having some audio problems. But Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota. I find it, before we even get into like the nuts and bolts of this, I find it amazing that there's an organization that is so fucking terrible that it makes the Minneapolis PD look like fucking heroes. That's how bad ICE and CBP are right now. That's how shitty they are at doing basic fucking tasks.
Yep.
Wait, does your daughter live in Minnesota?
No, she lives in Michigan.
Oh, okay.
I mean, everybody's already heard Renee Good and VA nurse. What's his first name? Peretti?
Alex, I believe.
Alex Peretti.
Yeah.
It's been headline news for several months. They are not the only ones who have been killed by ICE. I just want to be really clear on that, but they're the ones that have gotten the most high profile, headline news. They were obviously on camera as well, but multiple cameras, all different types of angles, and of course, in the shittiest of shitty ways, accused of being all kinds of falsehoods, from domestic terrorist to paid agitator to would-be assassin to all this other stuff. And I'm talking minutes after the incident.
I think somebody even said that he was black. I was like, oh shit. No,
Jesus fucking really ugly stuff. I mean, anybody with a conscience and a soul could look at the videos for themselves and see that it was completely fucked up on both accounts, both separate incidents, but they occurred maybe a week and some change after one another.
2 weeks. Yeah, it's 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay.
And within like a couple of blocks, they're all within like the same area that George Floyd was murdered in. So there's that.
Yep.
Oh shit! I didn't know that part.
Yeah, it's not. It's like, I think within like maybe a 2-mile radius, probably less than that.
God damn.
Yep.
Isn't it kind of weird that law enforcement only focuses on certain neighborhoods? It's weird.
Interesting.
It's almost like they're over-policed, and when you over-police any area, shit like this happens. This is what I realized after this happened. After it took obviously a huge focus came in after Renee Good got shot, a white woman, which okay, but also like before that there was like I think at that time like 7 black and brown folks that got murdered by ICE and CBP.
Yep.
And then when Alex Peretti got killed and he had a gun on him, that's when like everybody's like, oh shit, like this is a big deal now because of the fucking white guy. And I'm not saying that to be like an asshole, but I mean that's literally what it is. Yep. Like if that had been like some black dude, and even still, even with Peretti, they were still trying the machine of just like white supremacy and just trying to change the narrative. They try to just literally, as we watched what happened, they lied about it. And like seeing the mental backflips that people did while watching this was amazing to me, because when I watched it, it's like, okay, the guy he literally tried to help a woman after she got literally pushed to the ground. A woman got pushed to the ground. Great. He went to go help her. He turned around and he turned around and like literally he moved and put his hand up with his cell phone in one hand up with his other hand, and got sprayed in the face with mace or something like that, some kind of chemical agent. At no point did he draw his gun. At no point did he commit any kind of violent act. He didn't assault fucking anybody. And then for our government officials to come out and say that he brandished a weapon and he was trying to inflict the most amount of damage as possible to law enforcement was obviously a fucking lie. And the fact that people are still not up in arms about that shows me that America has a long way to go on just like actually seeing reality.
Real quick, one of my other favorite lies on that whole narrative was he had not only a firearm on him, but multiple magazines. Remember that shit? I was like, what are you talking about?
If you have two magazines, first of all, that's not a lot.
Yeah.
That's to me, that's kind of fucking normal. If you're going to have a firearm, like holding, people don't understand like how big like a magazine is for like a handgun. It's not very big.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking small as shit. And somebody tried to say it was extended. It was not extended. It was a normal fucking size magazine.
Well, also, let's be really, really fucking clear on this shit. Licensed, legally armed. Nothing illegal about this whatsoever.
It's a carry state, right?
Yep. Well, so,
and this is a problem that I've had for a while now when it comes to firearms, because I used to be like super pro, Second Amendment and all that shit. But that shit will get you killed. Because if you're somebody with a gun and a cop sees you with a gun, guess what? They're probably going to pull out their gun and try and kill you and that it doesn't matter. Like they won't even ask you, hey, do you have a permit for that? or can I see your license? No, like they will immediately go. Like a lot of them will immediately go to pull a firearm because you have one. Again, you don't know what they're gonna do, and that's like that whole premise is a problem. So to me, it's like, can we just like get rid of that problem? You know what I mean?
We kind of talked about that a little bit when there was a point where they were talking about giving teachers guns, like teachers should have guns in the classroom. It's like if a cop shows up to a school and there's an active shooter, and they see fucking like a teacher trying to like, I don't know, take down a fucking student, I'm pretty sure they're gonna fucking kill that teacher too. Like it's not gonna end good for anybody that has a gun once a cop got on the scene. But okay.
I was just going to really quickly say that, you talk about doing mental backflips. The GOP has been infamously a organization that has not cared about all of these school shootings and all of that because they've been more pro right to bear arms. And they had zero problems with January 6ers carrying AR-15s, zero problems with a whole bunch of Proud Boy and far right protests, so to speak. I'm using air quotes with guns, but then completely demonized this VA nurse for having a licensed firearm.
Yeah,
like, there's no two ways about it. Yeah,
because they just want certain people to have those firearms. They want certain people that have certain beliefs to have those firearms. They don't want somebody that is trying to protect. I'll just be honest, black and brown people to have those kinds of rights. And it's been this way since Ronald Reagan saw Black Panthers open carrying in was it Sacramento? Like that's the reason why we have the NRA at the status it's at now. Also, where the fuck's the NRA at in this?
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
Where's the NRA?
He was a gun carrying citizen with his fucking legal rights to carry it, and they took his gun away and fucking murdered him.
Yep.
I like what Brennan Park said in the chat. He said even Trump getting shot had no change. Didn't make any change to gun laws. Oops.
You know what's crazy to me? Speaking of that guy, there was an attempted assassination of him, and his attempted assassin got put away for life in prison for not killing anybody, which is kind of amazing. Yet the person that killed Renee Good and the